Hey everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today here at Woodstock 2018 with, a lot of you probably know who's sitting with me. This is Lissa of Lissa's Raw Food Romance. I will put her link in the description below. And yeah, we're just going to get started. I'm going to kind of dispense with some of the formalities today. One thing we were joking about last night at dinner is, if any of you have been watching that long, you might remember, Lissa came down and visited me just about exactly 2 years ago because it was during the Woodstock Fruit Festival. And we were creating food, we were making videos, and we were watching all these videos at night. And all we kept thinking about, we're going next year. We're going next year. Well, I made it. And Lissa wasn't able to.
Yeah, I had to photograph a wedding, and it just wasn't feasible for me to come at that time. So, but I'm glad I came this year, for sure.
And this is your first one ever, just to confirm.
First Woodstock ever.
Now let me ask you if you have the same experience that most have. After we're almost at the end here, it's on Friday. Will you be back next year?
Oh, I will, 100%.
No matter, I mean, will there be anything possible other than, you know, something crazy that can keep you from here?
No, I'll come. I'll be back. I'll be back. I actually want to do the whole circuit again.
Right.
The UK, the Canada, and the Woodstock again.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, this time with Nate. This time a little bit more. I think, like this year, I've been focusing on slow motion video. So I've been really focused on getting some slow-mo action, and I'm gonna make some like music videos of the festivals after. So I've been really zoned in and focused on that. But I think next year I'll probably have a different goal to get out of the festivals, like maybe more interviews or whatever. So, but this year I've been really focused on that.
I'm laughing because it's tough. You come here with all kind of like, oh, I'm going to shoot this and that, and you just chill out to the end of the festival.
Yeah, it's hard.
So tell me a little bit about your first festival. What have been kind of your general impressions, and what's been your favorite things about the festival so far?
In general or Woodstock?
Woodstock.
I love this camp. Because like growing up in Canada, I mean, I'm sure that camps like this exist in Canada, but I don't know. I never went to a camp like this when I was a kid. And like if you've ever watched Dirty Dancing, this is exactly like Dirty Dancing. And that's one of my favorite movies. So coming here, just like seeing the dance studio and the lake, and the hammocks, and everyone's like having fun and there's music. It's just so awesome. Like I feel like I'm in a movie in a way.
That's cool. That's different. I've never really thought about that. Yeah,
so it's nice. And then obviously you're with like minds. Like there's so many people to connect with and talk to, make videos with, and meet. You hear their stories and learn from them. So that's really cool. You also feel that connection that you might not feel at home when you're kind of alone. You know, you're the only vegan in your city or whatever. When you come here, you can make new friends. You can talk to them online, get together if you're in the same city, that kind of thing. Like you can really connect with people. And then the food.
Okay, more question about the food. What's your favorite fruit here?
I've had a few favorites. The meme is definitely one of the top.
We're on the same wavelength.
Meme is so good, and I've been having that every day. I really enjoyed the raw cacao. Did you have some of that yesterday?
I did have a little bite of that,
It's kind of like a mix of mangosteen and chocolate, with the nibs.
Maybe a little bit of a nutty kind of flavor in there.
Yeah, that was really good. And the papayas, like you said, the papayas are top notch.
Well, you mentioned that you came here with Nate.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about his channel? Because I know Nate has a new channel and a new presence out there on social media.
He's Raw Natty Nate, and it's Nate N with an 8. And he's starting to make more videos and show about how he got into the lifestyle and his recipe
You don't have to
ideas.
go into the long story, but why don't you tell them the story of what he did, like kind of what he did with, you know.
Oh yeah, well last year he bought my book, The 30-Day Meal Plan, and he was raw for probably like, was it like 4 or 5 months before Woodstock last year? And then he came to Woodstock last year, and I wasn't here, but you were here, and you guys connected, and you told him to message me, and we did an interview for my channel, and that's how we met. But yeah, he followed my meal plan. His mom healed herself of cancer, kidney cancer, and he was kind of like, yeah, I should follow too. So he was looking online, and that's where he found my book and the whole thing.
Well, also too, Nate's a good guy. I remember another part of the story he told me was that while he was doing this with the 30-day meal plan, Nate fixes food for other people all the time. He was
Yes.
fixing food and taking it to the hospital where he currently was working then. And, you know, so he's always like, you know, little tricks, tips, blah, 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 blah. He's always taking things
Yeah.
to people.
Totally, and he wants to do that too. Like when he gets back to Oregon after Woodstock, he's
Right.
going to really go forward with making food for more people and expanding into the hospital and helping to teach people how to make the food.
That's
and,
cool.
Yeah, like just basically providing it for
Right.
people so that they can just, you know, because the doctors, they just go to wherever,
Yeah,
grab whatever,
yeah.
because they're so busy, but he wants to be able to provide those healthy meals
That's
to
great.
those people, and it's so good because it's his passion. He loves it.
All right, well, we'll just finish up. We'll keep it brief here. I just wanted to what are your plans, like maybe the next 6 months, year? What you got going on?
Yeah, for the next little bit, I want to create Meal Plan Part 2. I have a kind of a what I ate in a day video course that I want to make. I don't know when that's going to happen, but it's probably going to happen in the next 6 months. But a lot personally is happening because
Right.
I'm going to be moving to Oregon. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff like getting out of Canada.
If you pass the rigid test to get in.
Exactly. But yeah, that's the goal, is to move
Right.
to Oregon and, you know, start my future life with Nathan there and growing my YouTube channel, creating more products. We've got some books that we want to write together, and we've got more travels that we want to do, and I want to make a coloring book.
Oh,
And
cool.
yeah, and there's a couple products that I want to maybe come out with, like wooden forks and spoons. And
Nice,
and
nice.
stuff.
That would be great.
Yeah, that's something that I want to look into, and maybe some dehydrator products
Right.
to help people with the transition using dehydrators. And I'll be back here next year.
Yeah, it'll come back. It will
Yeah.
be back before you know it.
Oh yeah, I know, a year goes by so fast. This last year has been
I know.
so fast, roller coaster, so much.
Well, guys, I will put all of Melissa's info down below. Her link to her books. I'll put her social. Well, her social media is Lissa's Raw Food Romance, pretty
yeah.
much.
Yeah, Raw Food Romance
Raw
on
Food
Instagram.
Romance, and yeah, you should check out her books. Listen, I don't make recipes. I'm kind of a little too lazy to really do a whole lot of recipes, but I've probably made more recipes out of the 30-day meal plan than any other one, and I have yet to make from the dips and dressings book, but I haven't, just because I'm too lazy. I keep them simple, but the winter's coming, cooler weather's coming, and I'm sure I'm going to make some this year. So,
Yeah. So
anyhow,
hope you enjoy it.
yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Go subscribe to Lissa's channel. Go subscribe to Nate's. I'll put Nate's details down below. And they're getting ready to have a class, so we're going to say goodbye. Peace.